think you heard Principal Kiewit earlier say that this is a record year in terms of scholarship dollars. And to talk a little bit more about what the foundation does and the huge success they've had this year is Stephanie Baer, the Executive Director. Stephanie?
Good evening. Thank you all for being here, and thank you all for everything that you have done for the last 4 years. It is such an honor to be up here on stage with you guys. I'm Stephanie Baer, Executive Director of the Westminster Public Schools Foundation, and we are the charity for the district. My job is to go out into the community and talk to people about how absolutely fantastic these kids are and how worthy they are and what a good investment your dollars would be for these kids. This year, I'm proud to announce that the foundation will be awarding over $221,000 in scholarships to these 25 kids up here. It was a very competitive process. We had over 90 applications come in for these scholarships. And it is never an easy process. So I will continue to work hard in my job to raise more money so that maybe someday all 90 kids who apply for scholarship funding can get a scholarship from the Westminster Public Schools Foundation. But we thank you all for being here and for the support all the families have done. And I also want to give a huge shout out to the donors that are sitting here with us today. We've raised our dollars through alumni, through community members, through community groups. We have a class of 1976 that created a fabulous scholarship. We don't leave any stone unturned looking for money to help support our kids. So I won't hold up the evening any longer. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you, Stephanie. And with that said, let's get into our very first scholarship. And this is the Adams County Scholarship presented tonight by Christian Kalenga and Sam Skorakis. Guys.
Thank you so much for having us. My name is Christian, and this is Sam, and we're here on behalf of the Adams County Scholarship Fund, and we are very excited to award 6 students the Adams County Scholarship. And before we do that, I think we should probably give them a round of applause because there's graduation, they're awesome. So I think we should go ahead and make some noise, right? You all should be very proud of yourselves. This doesn't happen to everybody, so I hope you know that. The Adams County Scholarship is given to graduating seniors every year from Westminster or Hidden Lake High School who have a cumulative GPA of 3.0 and plan to enroll full-time at a Colorado college or university and are Pell eligible. Students receive a $20,000 scholarship and persistence and retention support from college coaches, which is Sam and I. So when the students get this scholarship, they're not only getting that money, but they're also getting that support so that we make sure that they graduate. So Spanish?
Las becas anuales del condado de Adams se dan a los estudiantes de último año de las escuelas preparatorias de Westminster y de la escuela Hidden Lake, quienes tienen un GPA acumulativo de 3.0 y planean entrar a un instituto o a una universidad en Colorado y son Pell elegibles. Los estudiantes reciben una beca de $20,000 y apoyo por parte de un consejo de la universidad.
Okay, the first scholarship recipient is Anicia Al-Boeb. So, about Anicia will attend Colorado State University, where she hopes to double major in psychology of the human brain and sociology in criminal sciences. She currently works 2 jobs with full-time hours while pursuing an IB diploma. Throughout high school, Anicia participated in band, cheerleading, National Honor Society, Student Council, and Link Crew. She is thankful to Crystal Town, Jordan Martinez, Glenn Romero, Mia, Blaine, and her dog, Oldie. All right, our next recipient is Sawyer Bisk. Sawyer will attend Colorado State University, where he plans to study zoology and conservation biology. Sawyer is very passionate about conservation and environmentalism and has greatly enjoyed his AP Environmental Science class. He is thankful to Shannon Deller. All right, our next recipient is Jetsabi de Anda Vasquez. Jetsabi will attend Metropolitan State University and pursue her dream of becoming a teacher. During high school, she was involved in Link Crew, Trio Upward Bound, STARS, and served as a peer mediator. She is thankful to her teachers, friends, family, and especially her mom.
Yetsabe asistirá a la Universidad Estatal Metropolitana y trabajará por su sueño de ser una maestra. Durante la escuela preparatoria participó en Link Crew, Trio Upward Stars y sirvió como mediadora. Está agradecida a sus maestros, amigos, familia y especialmente a su mamá.
Okay, our next recipient is Julia Pham. Julia will attend Colorado School of Mines, where she will major in chemical engineering with a specialty in biological engineering. Throughout high school, Julia was involved in student council, National Honor Society, Link Crew, mock trial, Unified Club, No Place for Hate, I'm gonna take a breath, bowling club, and tennis club. She is thankful to her parents, her sister Maria, her dear friend Kalia, and all of her teachers. All right, our next student is Yameleth Salinas. Yameleth will attend UC Boulder in the fall. During high school, she was involved in AP and IB courses, as well as volleyball, track, and outdoor education. She is thankful to her parents, brothers, friends, and all her teachers, especially Mr. Lee, Mr. Dennis, and Miss Black.
Yamilet asistirá a la Universidad de Colorado en Boulder en el otoño. Durante la escuela secundaria participó en los cursos de AP y IB y también participa en voleibol, track y educación al aire libre. Ella agradece a sus padres, hermanos, amigos y a todos sus maestros, especialmente el señor Lee, el señor Dennis y la señora Black.
All right, and our final student is Janeth Villalobos. Janeth will attend UC Boulder, plans to study biology and medicine, and hopes to be very involved in the McNeil Scholars Program and Pre-Collegiate Development Program. Throughout high school, Janeth was involved in track and field and cross country. Janeth was also a member of Outdoor Educational Leadership, National Honor Society, and Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. Great job, scholars.
Congratulations. Next up, we have our Pearls Scholarship recipients. One of the great things about this award is after many of these students leave high school, we end up one way or another seeing them back here at the high school in many different roles. And to present this award is Aracela Habde. Aracela?
The Pearl Scholarship is given annually to graduating seniors from Westminster or Hidden Lake High School who have a cumulative 2.5 to 3.0 GPA, plan to enroll full-time on the Auraria campus, have high financial need, and are first-generation college students. The students receive a $10,000 scholarship and persistence and retention support from a college coach.
Las becas anuales de Parole se le dan a los estudiantes de último año de las escuelas preparatorias de Westminster High School o Hidden Lake, quienes tienen un GPA acumulativo de 2.5 o 3.0 y planean entrar al campus de Aurora y son las primeras generaciones en su familia para ir a la universidad. Los estudiantes reciben una beca de $10,000 y apoyo por parte de un consejo de la universidad.
Our first scholar is Allison Castro Morales. Allison will attend the Community College of Denver, where she plans to major in biochemistry and minor in Spanish and Chicano studies. She founded Aspire to Dream, a club for undocumented and Latino students from Westminster High School. She is a first-generation college student. She is grateful for her family, who has supported her throughout her education, and the Future Center, who she considers a second family, for always helping her with information and resources.
Allison asistirá al Colegio Comunitario de Denver, donde tiene planes de especializarse en bioquímica y estudiar español y estudios chicanos. Ella fundó Aspire to Dream, un club para estudiantes indocumentados y latinos de Westminster High School. Está agradecida a sus padres por apoyarla durante su educación y al Future Center, cuales considera su segunda familia, por ayudarla a obtener información y recursos.
Our next scholar is Elizabeth Cedillo. Elizabeth will attend Metro State University, where she plans to study to become a nurse, and then plans to return to school to become a doctor specializing in pediatrics. During high school, Elizabeth was involved as a student athlete, participates in mentoring programs, and completed more than 150 hours of community service. In the future, she hopes to become a healthcare advocate and ensure that immigrants have access to health care. She is thankful to her dad, her mom, and her mentor, Angie.
Elizabeth asistirá a la Universidad Metropolitana del Estado, donde tienes planes de estudiar para ser enfermera y luego continuar con sus estudios para ser doctora especializada en pediatría. Durante la secundaria, Elizabeth era una estudiante atleta, participó en programas de mentores y completó más de 150 horas de servicio comunitario. En el futuro, ella desea ser defensor de cuidado de la salud para asegurar que los inmigrantes tengan acceso a cuidado de salud. Ella está agradecida a su papá, a su mamá y a su mentor, Angie.
Our next scholar is Vanessa Collad Leiva. Vanessa will attend Metro State University and plans to pursue a degree in environmental studies or biology. She is thankful to her counselors at Westy and to her parents.
Vanessa irá a la Universidad Metropolitana del Estado y planea estudiar los estudios del medio ambiente o biología. Está agradecida a sus consejeros en Westminster y a sus padres.
Marina Reyes is our next scholar. Marina will attend Metro State University, where she plans to study business or pre-law. Throughout high school, she was involved in AVID and was a link leader for her junior year. She is thankful to her parents and her friends who support her every step of the way. Our next scholar is Stephanie Gonzalez. Stephanie will attend Metro State University with an intended major in psychology and minor in social work. During high school, Stephanie was involved in art and psychology. She is thankful to all the Hidden Lake staff. Congratulations. Our final scholar is Stefania Rodriguez Nieto. Stefania will attend Community College of Denver, where she plans to study film and video production. She is excited to participate in clubs and meet new people in college. She is thankful to her friends, Coach Wheatley, and her mother and father for always believing in her.
Estefania irá al Colegio Comunitario de Denver y planea estudiar producción de cine y video. Está emocionada en participar en clubs y conocer personas nuevas en el colegio. Está agradecida a sus amigos, el coach Whitley y su madre y padre por creer siempre en ella.
Congratulations. Not long ago, Stephanie Barrett talked about our partners with the foundation, and one long-term partner has been the Premier Members Credit Union, and they've been here year in, year out on behalf of all of our students. And here to present that scholarship is the president of the Westminster Public Schools Foundation, Matt Duran. Matt?
The Premier Members Credit Union Scholarship honors the partnership between Westminster Public Schools and the Premier Members Credit Union. The scholarship recognizes high school seniors with proven excellence in academics, community involvement, and extracurricular activities. And I'd like to invite up Victor Banuelas Gandara. Victor's not here. Okay, well, I'll tell you about him anyway. Victor will attend the University of Northern Colorado in the fall. Throughout high school, he has been involved in the IB Diploma, AP, Project Lead the Way, and concurrent enrollment student. He was part of the MC Squared program at Denver Health, where his hopes grew to aid the lives of those in need. He is grateful for his success and thankful for the love and support of his family, teachers, and friends.
Our next recipient had some pretty tough competition because I think a lot of you know this, but our vocational scholarship or our vocational program has actually never been stronger than it is right now. The Board of Education decided to put a real emphasis on that program, and it is paying off in so many different ways. So here to present that scholarship is Matt Duran's other, maybe better half, Sue Duran. Sue?
The Westminster Retired School Employee Vocational Scholarship is given annually to graduating seniors from Westminster or Hidden Lake High School who demonstrate a strong commitment to post-secondary vocational education at a vocational school, college, or university.
La beca anual de los empleados retirados de las escuelas públicas de Westminster se dan a los estudiantes de último año de las escuelas preparatorias de Westminster o de Hidden Lake, quienes tienen interés en educación ocupacional o en la universidad.
The recipient is Jessica Venegas. Jessica will be attending Red Rocks Community College in the fall, where she plans to become a medical assistant or a nurse. She is grateful to her family for all of their motivation and making it possible for her to be where she's at with her successes today.
Jessica asistirá al colegio comunitario de Red Rocks en el otoño con deseos de ser una enfermera o asistente médico. Ella le da las gracias a su familia por todo el ánimo y por hacer hecho posible que ella esté donde esté con todos sus éxitos.
Next up is our academic scholarship to be presented by someone who knows a thing or two about academics. Dino Valente currently serves on the Board of Education. He was a past president, and then a couple of years ago, I don't think I'll say how many years ago, he was actually the valedictorian for Westminster High School. So on that note, Dino Valente. Dino?
Wow, that's right. Good evening. This evening I get the privilege of presenting two scholarships from the Westminster Retired School Employee Association. This is a group of retired teachers and school employees who worked for many years in the district as everything from carpenters, painters, HVAC technicians, teachers, teacher aides, Many of them I see in the audience today. A couple of them, I was in academic trouble with them as a younger boy, and they never forget to tell me. But I'm proud to present on their behalf this evening. Our first scholarship is the Westminster Retired School Employee Association Academic Scholarship. This one is given annually to graduating seniors from Westminster or Hidden Lake High School who demonstrate a strong commitment to pursue post-secondary education in a college or university and who show academic success.
La primera beca que va a presentar el señor Dino Valente es la beca anual de empleados retirados de las escuelas de Westminster. Se les dan a los estudiantes del último año de las escuelas preparatorias de Westminster o Hidden Lake, quienes tienen interés en la educación, en la universidad y quienes tienen mucho éxito en los estudios.
Thank you. And this evening, I'm proud to present that scholarship award to Mitzi Gonzalez. Mitzi will attend Metropolitan State University, where she plans to study biomedical engineering. Look at all those cords she earned. Isn't that awesome? Throughout high school, she was involved in International Baccalaureate, volleyball, and was a concurrent enrollment student at Front Range Community College. She thanks her mom, Martha Brandy, her dad, Fernando Gonzalez, and her closest friends, Ali, Paulina, Claricia, Jose, and Fernanda.
Mitzi asistirá a la Universidad Metropolitana del Estado, donde tiene planes de estudiar ingeniería biomédica. Durante la secundaria, ella estuvo involucrada en las clases IB, voleibol y fue estudiante en el colegio comunitario Front Range. Está agradecida con su mamá, Marta Brandy, su papá, Fernando González, y sus amigos cercanos, Ali, Paulina, Claritza, José y Fernanda.
The second scholarship is the WRSCA, as they're known, Future Teacher. The Westminster Retired School Employee Future Teacher Scholarship is given annually to graduating seniors from Westminster or Hidden Lake High School who demonstrate a strong commitment to pursue a teaching degree at a college or university. And this year's recipient is Samantha Cummins Valdez. Samantha will attend the University of Colorado Boulder, where she plans to study secondary education. Throughout high school, she was in the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program, AVID. What does AVID stand for? What does AVID stand for? Trick question. Advancement via Individualized Determination? Something like that? All right. Sorry, I wanted to see if you were paying attention. Lynch, and was Secretary of the National Honor Society. She thanks her mom and grandma for all of their support, and we congratulate you.
As you can tell, Dino has long been a big proponent of AVID. Our next two scholarships will be presented by Tom Lynch, a very familiar face to many of you here in the district. The first one is the Don Rhoda Promising Student Scholarship Award, and Tom's got a lot more to say about the recipient and also, I imagine, about Don Rhoda too. Tom?
Thank you, Steve. I do have a couple of things to say about Don Rhoda. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my distinct honor to be able to give out two scholarships tonight. This is always such a special night. I mean, you know what? We're giving away money to help these kids go to college, and Don would love to be here and be very proud to do this. I've got a blurb here to read about Don, but you should probably know that Don Rhoda hired me back in 1974 when I had a full head of hair. So I'm especially esteemed to be able to give this award in his name. The Don Rhoda Promising Student Scholarship is given annually to graduating seniors from Westminster or Hidden Lake High School who demonstrate academic success and a strong commitment to pursue post-secondary education at a vocational school, college, or university. You should know that Don not only served as principal of Aranum High School, he was a board member of this very same foundation that's giving away all of these awards right now, and in fact, headed up the scholarship committee for 20 years.
La beca anual del Don Randa Estudiante con Esperanza se le dan a los estudiantes del último año de las escuelas preparatorias de Westminster o Hidden Lake, quienes tienen interés en educación ocupacional o en la universidad. Don Randa era el principal del colegio de Ranham, un miembro de la Junta de la Fundación de Westminster y el presidente del comité de becas por 20 años.
The winner of the Don Rhoda Promising Student Scholarship is Jeremy Vargas Garcia. Stick around. Jeremy will attend Metropolitan State University and is deciding to major in psychology or pre-med. Throughout high school, she was involved in the National Honor Society. In college, she hopes to volunteer and participate in clubs, intern, and join honor classes. She thanks her family and Miss Shannon for their full support and is highly thankful for the financial support. Congratulations, Jeremy. Knock 'em dead.
Yaremi asistirá a la Universidad Metropolitana del Estado, donde tiene planes de estudiar psicología o estudiar premedicina. Durante la secundaria, ella fue involucrada en la Asociación Nacional de Honor y en la universidad desea ser voluntaria y participar en clubs, ser interna y obtener clases de honor. Yaremi da gracias a su familia, a Miss Shannon por todo el apoyo y está grandiosamente agradecida por el apoyo financiero.
The next scholarship that I'm giving is the Highland Hills Parks and Recreation Scholarship. There's been two entities that have been pretty important in the Lynch family upbringing, and one of them is Highland Hills Parks and Rec, so it's especially an honor for me. And the other is Westminster Public Schools. My son will be talking about them a little bit later on. The Highland Hills Parks and Recreation Scholarship is given annually to graduating seniors from Westminster or Hidden Lake High School who have a cumulative 3-point or better GPA, are first-generation college students and have been Highland Hills Parks and Recs employees.
La beca anual de Highland Hills Park and Recreation se le da a los estudiantes del último año de las escuelas preparatorias de Westminster o Hidden Lake, quienes tienen un GPA acumulativo de 3 o más. Es la primera generación en su familia para ir a la universidad y quienes son empleados de Highland Hills.
It's my distinct honor to give this award to Giovanni Bernal. Giovanni will attend Metropolitan State University where he plans to study music performance and French to serve as an interpreter. J'ai étudié le français depuis 5 ans, et vous? No doubt. Throughout high school, he took orchestra classes where he learned to play with passion and grace. He also took French classes where he learned that it takes great dedication to learn a language. He is thankful to his mother. Congratulations, Giovanni.
Giovanni asistirá a la Universidad Metropolitana del Estado con planes de estudiar presentación musical y francés para servir como un intérprete. Durante la secundaria tomó clases de orquesta donde aprendió a tocar con pasión y gracia. Y también tomó clases de francés donde aprendió que se ocupa gran dedicación para aprender un idioma. Él está agradecido con su mamá.
Another skill from Tom Lynch I never knew about. The next award really is very significant in this community. I think most of you know the name Ivor Ranham and what a special part he was of this community and his legacy living on through his daughter Cheryl out there in the audience and his grandson Ivor, who is here to present a very special scholarship award. Ivor.
Good evening. My name is Ivor Osborne. I'm presenting the Ivor C. Ranham Westminster Retired School Employees Future Teacher Scholarship. And Tom, I spent a lot of time in Don Rhoda's house when I was a kid. Also here tonight representing the family is my mother, Cheryl Ranum Osborne. She's a 1958 graduate of Westminster High School, and I'm a 1981 graduate of Westminster High School. Back then we were the Warriors, and now I hear you're the Wolves, so oh, how times have changed here. My grandfather was born just a few blocks from here on the east shore of Mud Lake. Now they call it Hidden Lake out here. I guess they cleaned up the mud a little bit. He graduated from North High School and went on to Luther College in Decorah, Iowa. Money was tight in those days, so he used to hop the trains and ride back and forth to school. In 1935, he started his teaching career at Union High School here in Westminster. In those days, that included coach, bus driver, and counselor. I think he even told me he had to cook a few times. I guess that's where school lunches got their reputation. In 1950, Ivor Rand became superintendent of the newly established School District 50, now called the Westminster Public Schools, a post he held until his retirement in 1976. He was 65 years old and given his all for 41 years. When he started his teaching career here in Westminster, there were 500 students. When he retired, there were 17,000. My grandfather once said to the students, "In this highly competitive life where you will live your adulthood, you must be able to honestly convince the world of your ability and worth. High school years should be spent building self-confidence and developing talents and skills. Use the many educational opportunities to develop the most important product in the world, yourself." The Ivor C. Random Future Teacher Scholarship, given annually to graduating seniors from Westminster or Hidden Lake High School who demonstrate academic success and intend to pursue teaching as a career. Our first recipient tonight is Paula Benitez Perez. Congratulations. Yes. Paula will attend Colorado State University. Go Rams. During high school, she was very involved in student council, National Honor Society, Technology Student Association, Link Crew, swimming, track and field, and the Youth Advisory Panel. And I think I saw ROTC somewhere in there also. Yeah. Congratulations, I'm retired military. Again, thank you. Congratulations. Our next recipient is Ruby Guardado. Ruby will attend the University of Colorado at Boulder. Go Buffaloes. Ruby excelled during her time here at Westminster High School. She participated in Link Crew, the girls' soccer team, and was a football manager. Additionally, she was involved in student council and the National Honor Society. Congratulations. Good job.
Thank you, Ivor. Up next is our Outstanding Student Scholarship to be presented tonight by Mr. Steve Lobbin. Steve?
Thank you. I'm happy to be here tonight to present the Outstanding Student Scholarship. The Outstanding Student Scholarship is given annually to a graduating senior from Westminster or Hidden Lake High School who are in the top 5% of their graduating class, have taken a rigorous course of study including AP, IB, PLTW, or college courses during high school. They have a competitive ACT or SAT score, participated in volunteer or community service during high school, and participated in extracurricular activities. And this year I'm pleased to announce the winner of this Outstanding Student Scholarship is Giselle Salandia Adame. Giselle will be attending Metropolitan State University starting in the fall
and plans to major in biology and minor in political science. Throughout her high school journey, Giselle was involved in various activities such as girls soccer, track and field, National Honor Society, STARS Mentor, and Student Council. She gives thanks to all of her friends and family, especially to her mom and dad for supporting her through this journey. Congratulations.
Our next scholarship is a reminder to all of us that out of bad things often can come some good things. And this is in honor of Leslie De La Torre. And here to present the award and describe why it is so special is Olivia and Elizabeth Gonzalez.
Good evening, everyone. So this scholarship was created in Leslie's name, and it goes to someone going into the criminal justice field or forensic science, anything of law, because that's what Leslie wanted to do. Unfortunately, she lost her life after her freshman year of high school in a car accident. Her and her father and brother were hit by a person who was texting and driving, and it took her life and her dad's. So just always remember to be aware that there's a lot of people out there, a lot of people on the road, so just be cautious and be a safe driver because it takes a second for something to go wrong. But we wanted to keep her memory alive and keep her alive and keep that message out there. And so the class of 2015, which is what she would have graduated with, decided to start the scholarship fund in her name. And we have been giving it away ever since 2012. So we're super excited about our recipient this year. I will let Elizabeth kind of go into detail about her.
We are honored to give our 7th Leslie De La Torre Scholarship to Erica Guerrero Roman. Erica will attend Metropolitan State University, where she hopes to study criminal justice and criminology. She also hopes to participate in the Denver Cadet Program. During high school, she was involved in Lynch Crew and the YES program. Erica had a very influential internship with the Westminster Citizen Police Academy. She is thankful to all of her family in Mexico, to her mom and dad's families, her brother, sister, and her parents. And we are honored to give this scholarship to her this year.
So I said earlier what a busy month May is when I was talking about Tiffany Kiewit, principal. Also the same for our superintendent, Dr. Pamela Swanson. She is giving speech after speech, lots of handshakes, all comes with the territory. But she is here to present the scholarship for the WPS Business Scholarship. Dr. Swanson.
Good evening. The WPS Business Scholarship is given to a graduating senior from Westminster or Hidden Lake High School who has a cumulative 3.2 GPA and shows strong interest in pursuing business or accounting at a college or a university.
La beca anual de negocios de Westminster se les da a los estudiantes de último año de las escuelas preparatorias de Westminster o Hidden Lake, quienes tienen un GPA acumulativo de 3.2 y quienes tienen interés en negocios o contabilidad en la universidad.
I'm pleased to present this scholarship to Aaron Enriquez. Here's Aaron. How are you? Aaron will attend the University of Colorado, Denver beginning in the fall with plans to study architecture and business. In high school, he was involved in both football and track at the same time. He was a part of Lynch and National Honor Society, TSA, and Student Council. He completed IB, AP, and Project Lead the Way courses. He is grateful to Paula for motivating him and to his parents, siblings, and grandparents for being by his side through the difficult times.
Aaron asistirá a la Universidad de Colorado en Denver en el otoño con planes de estudiar arquitectura y negocio. Durante la secundaria, él estaba involucrado en el fútbol y la pista deportiva. Al mismo tiempo, él fue parte de Lynch, la Sociedad de Honor Nacional, TSA, y fue un estudiante del consejo. Aarón da las gracias a Paola por darle ánimo, a sus padres, hermanos y abuelos por estar a su lado durante los tiempos difíciles.
Congratulations. And the next time I see all of you, you know when that's going to be, right? Graduation. All right. Thank you.
Next up, and this has a great name, and she's going to explain it to us, the Spirit of 76 Scholarship, and to present that is Susan Sparks. Susan?
Good evening. I'm pleased to be here and represent the members of the class of 1976 from Random High School. During one of our class reunions, we decided to honor our education and to give back to the community and establish a scholarship that was 4 years and to a deserving student. And so we're pleased to do that each year. And that student needs to maintain or have a better than a 3.0 GPA and agree to stay in contact with a college coach. So we're very proud this year to honor Sebastian Godina. Sebastian will attend CU Boulder in the fall, and during high school he was in the IB and the AP courses. He was student council and National Honor Society member, a Link crew leader, and on the school's baseball team. He's grateful for the Westminster High School staff for providing a safe and encouraging environment and making everything possible. Sebastian thanks his friends for making high school a fun time, his teachers, coaches, and most importantly, his family for being there every step of the way. Congratulations.
Next up is a new scholarship, I believe. This is the Lynch Family Scholarship. You met Tom Lynch just a little bit earlier. With us now is his son, Tanner. Tanner, it's all yours.
Hello, good evening, everybody. My name is Tanner Lynch. In 2013, I was a graduate of Westminster High School. That year, I received a scholarship from the Westminster Public Schools Foundation. 2 years before that, my brother, Dylan, also received a scholarship as well. Both of those scholarships not only allowed us to attend college, but allowed us to succeed in college. Both of my parents, Tom and Joyce Lynch, have spent the better part of their adult lives working to make Westminster Public Schools a beautiful place and allowing kids to go to college and helping them by being teachers, mentors, and working in many roles throughout the district. We are now in a position to give back, and there is no better way to say thank you than to give back to those and help people attend college. It is my distinct honor to award the first of many Lynch Family Scholarships to Lindsay Velez.
La beca anual de la familia Lynch recientemente se estableció y se les da a los estudiantes del último año de las escuelas preparatorias por $2,000 para obtener los sueños de ir a la universidad. La familia Lynch tiene una gran trayectoria enseñando en este distrito. Sus papás, Tom y Joyce, son maestros retirados muy queridos y su hermano Dylan va a comenzar su carrera enseñando en el distrito de Westminster.
Lindsay, almost done. Lindsay will be attending CU Boulder with plans to study neurology. Her time in high school was spent volunteering as well as being a part of the Link crew. She thanks every individual who came across her path during this journey and made her successful. Congratulations.
Lindsay atenderá la Universidad de Colorado en Boulder con planes de estudiar neurología. Su tiempo durante la secundaria pasó como voluntaria, igual siendo miembro del Lynch Crew. Ella le da las gracias a cada individuo que la acompaña por el camino para poder hacer de sus éxitos una realidad.
Next up is a scholarship that also is named after somebody who had a real impact on the kids in this community, and through the scholarship that continues today. Next up is the Gennaker Scholarship, and presented by Nathan Henkel. Nathan?
Ladies and gentlemen, and especially you students at Westminster High School, specifically the graduating class of 2019, I am proud to announce the winner of the 2019 Gennaker Scholarship to be Phong Vo. This is the 19th year we have given the Gennaker Scholarship, and I haven't missed a year. Our scholarship originated in 1999 when the Westminster High School class of 1978-79 issued the scholarship in my name at their 20-year class reunion. The reason for the scholarship was to honor the class of 1978 for winning the state 5A football championship. Yeah, we beat all the big boys, Pomona, Arvada West, Cherry Creek. There were 8 charter members of the original scholarship committee, headed up by the late principal Fred Jargus. A constitution and bylaws were written, and we officially registered with both the state of Colorado as well as the Federal Internal Revenue Service. Enough about the history of the Gennaker Scholarship. Tonight we're here to honor Phong Vo. In the 19 years of giving the scholarship, our scholarship committee was most impressive with Phong Vo's application. Gennaker is defined to be a self-generated spirit that comes directly from the heart, which gives one an extraordinary will to win regardless of the odds, but always within the realm of sportsmanship and fair play. In the opinion of the scholarship committee and myself, Phong fits the definition of Gennaker to the fullest extent. In the opinion of all the associates who wrote letters of recommendation for Phong, he fits the definition of Gennaker to its fullest extent. I would like to recognize Tina Faulkner, Richard Quitman, and Victoria Remy for the time they took to give testimony to Phong, which led to him winning the Gennaker Scholarship. All of those people who wrote letters of recommendation gave testimony to Phong's outstanding character, his work ethic, his leadership skills, his desire to learn, his communication skills, his motivation, his integrity, his organizational skills, his courage and fearlessness to try new things, his determination, his volunteering for the Red Cross, his devotion to education, his work with underclassmen, and of course his track and field skills in the long jump and triple jump. Holy cow, jumping Gennaker! Phong finished his high school course load ahead of schedule. His junior year with a grade point average of 4.01. Phong actually spent his senior year taking a full course load at Front Range Community College, where he will graduate with an associate degree in science 3 days before graduating from high school. Pretty impressive. In the meantime, while still being a junior in high school, Phong got involved with student government at Front Range Community College, where he was elected student body president. I think he was also president of the science club. Pretty impressive. Now, as if Phong had nothing else to do with his time, he was on the Red Cross Youth Advisory Board for the Colorado-Wyoming region. He belonged to the National Honor Society. He was a Red Cross First Aid instructor and was a member of the Phi Beta Kappa Honor Society at Front Range Community College. Last but not least, if any of you people out there stop by to get coffee at the local Starbucks, you may have run into Phong serving the coffee there during his spare time. Without further ado, it goes without saying, Phong Vo is a credit to the Gennaker Scholarship as much as the Gennaker Scholarship is a credit to him. I am positive Phong will represent Gennaker very well in all his future endeavors, including his pursuing majors in neurobiology and biochemistry when he attends the University of Houston next fall. Sounds like a doctor to me.
Congrats. Next up is the PEO Chapter HX Scholarship. Fortunately, we have Paula Christina here to explain to us exactly what that's all about.
Everyone's taller than me. Good evening. A lot of people say, what is PEO? Well, it stands for Philanthropic Education Organization. And the organization started 149 years ago. I wasn't part of it at that time, but it is spread throughout the nation and into Canada. We are an organization of women to promote education of women. And so we started a scholarship about 8 years ago. We're just a group of women who meet once or twice a month, and we do fundraisers for this scholarship. So we try to keep it in the community. So if you have someone like myself come up to you and say, hey, you want to buy some Colorado peaches or some bedding plants, that's where the money goes for, the profits for that. So we take pride in interviewing a number of young women in this area from other high schools as well. I would say most of our recipients have come from Westminster High School. This year we are awarding 2. Both the young ladies are from Westminster, and our runner-up is also from Westminster. It would be great to give more than that, but we do what we can. So the 2 individuals, or the first one is Camila Rodriguez Guzman. You get 2 certificates. We selected Camilla on the basis of her perseverance, her academic excellence, her determination to make a difference by redesigning the peer tutoring program here at Westminster High School. Her academic counselor, Ms. Hunt, wrote, the first thing you typically notice about Camilla is her vibrancy. Definitely. Camilla is engaged and invested in the success of her peers. She tutors and makes a difference to others in her community. Thank you. One thing that we focus on is not just simply the academics, but also how well-rounded the person is. What is their integrity like? How involved in their community and their perspective of the world, not just in their immediate community, but beyond that as well. And the second individual that we are acknowledging is Yatseri Lozano Vasquez. We chose Yatsiri on the basis of her ability to take initiative, her ability to advocate for herself and others, and her academic excellence. A teacher, Mr. Torre, wrote, she often takes a leadership role inside and outside the classroom and is a fantastic role model for her peers in the areas of scholarship, professionalism, and maturity. Congratulations. Thank you.
And I think I saw a proud mom or sister out there. I can't tell who that was, but she was taking pictures pretty proud after we're done here. All of you can, if you guys will stick around, I'm sure family will want to come up and take some pictures of you as well. Next up, we have 3 recipients of the Metro State Excel Pre-Collegiate Scholarship, and that's presented tonight by Hector Susano. Hector?
Buenas noches. Good evening. My name is Hector. Tonight I'm representing Metropolitan State University. The Metropolitan State University Excel program works with seniors at Westminster High School to understand and navigate the college admission process and give them the knowledge and tools to successfully transition into their first year of college. Every year, our programs offers students the chance to apply for our Excel program scholarship with awards 15 seniors, $2,000 a year for the first 4 years at Metropolitan State University. for a total of $8,000. Our program awards a scholarship to students who have shown strength in to face adversity, perseverance to pursue their dreams, and the willingness to work hard and achieve the goals. Those students have made a commitment themselves to the Excel program and to MSU Denver. And in turn, we are making the commitment to help them to succeed while at the university. And it's a great pleasure that I award MSU Denver Excel Program Scholarship the three finalists. The first one is Felicia Garcia, Maria Vidal Castro, and Elizabeth Cedillo. So, buenas noches, rapidito en español, no hice bien la traducción, pero la Universidad Metropolitana de Denver cada año escoge a 15 estudiantes de las 10 diferentes preparatorias que tenemos. Este año aquí en Westminster escogimos a estos 3 candidatos. El dinero que les ofrecemos son $2,000 por año escolar, $8,000 por los 4 años, básicamente hasta que se gradúen. Muchísimas gracias. Felicia. Thank you.
So if you're following in your program, you'll see that the next award or scholarship is the Front Range Community College Associate Degree, but actually we did that a little bit earlier in the first section when we were giving out other awards from Front Range Community College, and probably all for the best because I think Fung has already been up here how many times? Anyway, he's tired, so he doesn't need to come up here again. He received that a little bit earlier. So next is the Dream.US Scholarship presented by Shannon Hoffman of the foundation, and actually she's been tasked tonight with keeping me on task. So Shannon.
The Dream.US Scholarship is the nation's largest college access and success program for dreamers. The Dream.US believes that all dreamers need is an opportunity. This scholarship provides students with financial support to attend one of their partner colleges, which in Colorado includes Metropolitan State University, Community College of Denver, and Colorado State University, as those institutions are committed to these students' college completion. So I would like to welcome up Elizabeth Cedillo Lozano, Zabdi Sanchez Silos, and Maria Lupita Vidal Castro. So Elizabeth, as you heard, will attend Metropolitan University. She plans to study to become a nurse and then return to school to become a doctor. During high school, Elizabeth was involved with many activities, including being a student athlete, participating in mentoring programs like YES, completing more than 150 hours of community service. I am so excited to continue to get to work with you. She is thankful to all of her family members. Maria Lupita Vidal Castro will attend Metropolitan State University. Lupita has served 2 years as vice president of Westminster High School's Orchestra Council. She is seen as a leader in our community, showing dedication, leadership, grit, and a winning personality. Congratulations.
Okay, last but certainly not least is the Community College of Denver Scholarship, and Yvette de la Cruz is here to hand out scholarships to 3 students. Yvette?
Last but not least, it's very exciting to be here, and I was last minute. I was asked to take Alejandra's place today, and I'm honored to do so. And I want to have the three girls that are receiving the scholarships today to come up and stand next to me. The first one is Allison Castro Morales. The next one is Stefania Rodriguez Nieto. And the next one is Aliet Gonzalez. So, they all have been pretty much awarded something, but I really want to say something about Aliet. She is quite stunning as a student, and she is interested in the health profession, and she served as a football manager for Westminster High School. She's a founding member also of the Aspire to Dream Club, and she has also been involved in track and field. She's an inspiring student athlete who has shown hard work and determination through high school. She's very tenacious, and we're very proud of her. So she gets, they're all getting a scholarship for CCD, and they've had other scholarships awarded too, as far as Allison and Stefania. And you guys know that their career paths are, from all the scholarships that they've received, Stefania is going to go for, she's studying film and video production, and then Allison is going to be a fantastic major biochemist and studying in Chicano studies. Thank you.
All right, thank you all. Thank you, soon-to-be graduates.